Hi students, welcome to our channel JEE Maths by Essential. Today I am going to give some important models on indefinite integration. Today onwards I am going to give 6 sessions, 6 parts which includes the important problems and models on both indefinite and definite integration, which will be helpful for both mains as well as advanced. Now, let us go for that question. Let us go first one. If y is equal to x by x square plus x by x square plus x by x square plus so on up to infinity, then evaluate integral y minus x square dx by x square plus y into x plus y square. This is one of the different model in integration. Generally we know all the methods, something equal to t or by parts or partial fractions or reduction, we know all those things. By looking at this problem, it's a different inherent model. How to evaluate that integral? Before going to do that, you just look at this y. What is this? X by x square plus something is there. X by x square. That means this term is repeating. Correct? Na? The term is repeating. Instead of that, I write this as y is equal to x by x square plus y. Same thing, because the same thing is repeating up to infinite times. Hence, I write y is equal to x by x square plus y. Now cross multiply. X square y is equal plus y square is equal to x. Keep it like that. Now differentiate with respect to x. That is 2x into y. 2x. See, u into v into y plus x square into derivative of y divided by dx. I hope you all understand. I have just used UV rule. Y into derivative square 2x. X square into derivative of y divided by dx. Plus derivative of y square means what? 2y divided by dx is equal to 1. Now if I take divided by dx common, this will be x square plus 2y and this is 1 minus 2xy. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to 1 minus 2xy by x square plus 2y. We got this differential, that means divided by dx. But we want integral. For that I am coming to the point here. After finding divided by dx, after finding right here only, dy by dx is equal to 1 minus 2x into, replace y by the same thing. Here we got now, for the first condition, replace what is y? What is y? X by x square plus y divided by x square plus 2y. Same thing is there. Now, dy by dx is equal to, after simplification, x square plus y minus 2x square plus y minus 2x square divided by x square plus y is there. Now, this term is x square plus 2y is there. Now boys, girls, students, come on. After this, what I will do here, since I want this term, only one term we want it, x square plus y is there. Since see, this is what here, y minus x square is there, x square plus y is there. This already we got the numerator, already we got one term denominator. We want x plus y square, but here x square plus 2y is there. The x square plus 2y is there, but we want x plus y square. For that, I am writing here x square plus 2y is there. I will write x square plus 2y as x square plus y. Since I want this. Now from these, x square plus y is equal to, x by y equal to, I can write that x by y. From these, x square plus y equal to what? X by y. That means you write, instead of this, I can write x by y plus y. I hope you understand. See, again I am telling you, for this term x square plus 2y, since I want x plus y square, I'm writing x square plus 2y as x square plus y plus y. 2y as y plus y. Now x square plus y as the first one from the question. I write x square plus y equal to what? X by y. Now substitute here x by y plus y. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to y minus x square by x square plus y into this is x plus y square divided by y. It go upside, that means into y. After this, let y is there na? Just bring this side, left hand side. It will get 1 by y dy by dx is equal to y minus x square by x square plus y into x plus y square. See, we got the same term. Now we want integral. Now integral to both sides. Since integrating on both sides, 1 by y dy by dx. Correct na? Now this is what? Integral y minus x square by x square plus y into x plus integrating with respect to dx. Or else, if you want to write, this can be written as d by dx of ln y. See, for better understanding, 1 by y dy by dx as d by dx of ln y. You just keep it like that for some time. For better understanding, students, what is the rate of ln y? 1 by y into internal derivative of y dy by dx. See, both are same. Both are same. Now, after writing like this, you apply integration on both sides with respect to x. For better understanding, that implies integral d by dx of ln y is equal to integral y minus x square dx by x square plus y into x plus y square. X plus y square. Of course, dx is there. Now it will be what, sir? Ln y plus some constant is equal to integral y minus x square dx by x square plus y into x plus y square. Therefore, the answer is what? Ln y plus constant. Students, here I didn't use any integration formula here. But if you go the same problem, if you evaluate y and substitute y in the same question, it will be very large. It will be very laborious. For that, to solve such kind of problems, especially for JEE Advanced, see, you should get the idea that first differentiate with respect to x and get that one. After differentiating, you should get an idea that automatically the question will come automatically in the middle of that. After that, since you are integration, integrating on both sides. This is the one mode, first question. I hope you all understand. This is question number 1. Now let us go for question number 2. Now let's go for the second one. Evaluate integral x minus 1 whole cube x plus 2 whole power 4 5 whole to the power of 1 by 4. Students, the second question in integration. If we see that in January session 2020, or if you go for the past year questions, this type of question generally coming for JEE mains. Integral dx by x minus 1 whole cube into x plus 2 whole power 5 whole to the power of 1 by 4. Here, the logic is, when are the questions like this? When are the questions like this? Note. See, my dear students, integral dx by x minus a whole to the power of 1 minus n by k x minus b whole to the power of 1 plus n by k. If it is the form like this, now that means x minus a whole to the power of 1 minus n by k, x minus b whole to the power of 1 plus n by k, then we should get an idea that Put x minus a by x minus b equal to t. We should get an idea that put x minus a by x minus b equal to t. This is the one. So if you compare the same question, integral dx by x minus 1 whole to the power of 3 by 4, x plus 2 whole to the power of 5 by 4 is there. You see 3 by 4, 1 minus 1 by 4. You see 5 by 4, 1 plus 1 by 4. Same model is there. Here 1 minus n by k, 1 plus n by k. Now what to keep here? X minus 1 by x plus 2 is equal to t. This is the idea. Students, remember, this is the idea. Now after writing this, of course differentiate. That means what? V differentiating with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x. X plus 2 into derivative x minus 1 minus v u dash u into v dash by x plus 2 whole square dx is equal to dt. The numerator is what here? X plus 2. X gets cancelled 2 minus of minus 1. That is 3 by x plus 2 whole square dx is equal to dt. You keep it in the box like this. Now coming to the question. Integral dx by, I write here x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole to the power of 3 by 4. How, sir? Listen. X minus 1 whole to the power of 3 by 4. Enough. But we want 5 by 4. For that, it should be x plus 2 whole square. Why? Because this is by 3 by 4. 2 is there. That means x plus 2 whole square by x plus 2 whole to the power of 3 by 4. That means 2 minus 3 by 4. A power m by a power n. A power m minus n. 4 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 5. 5 by 4. Satisfied. That is simple calculation. Now, of course, we get the idea that because already we got here whole square, now same thing will get naturally. Now, what is dx? What is dx by this one? Dx by x plus 2 whole square equal to how much, sir? Dt by 3. That means this is 1 by 3 dt by the whole thing is I kept as what? Where t power 3 by 4. Understand? Again I am telling you, after keeping just t, differentiate with respect to x. We get this one. I am writing, since I kept t, I am writing whole thing as x minus 1 by x plus 2 whole to the power of 1 number, that is 3 by 4. Since it is 5 by 4, if I write 2 minus 3 by 4 is 5 by 4. Now dx by x plus 2 whole square already is there. This is nothing but dt by 3, 3 by 4. 4. Hence the answer is 1 by 3 times of t power minus 3 by 4 dt. Hence integral x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. That means what? T power minus 3 by 4 plus 1 by minus 3 by 4 plus 1 plus c is the answer. 1 by 3 into t power 1 minus 3 by 4. 1 minus 3 by 4. Hence answer is 1 by 4. 4 minus 3. 1 by 4. This also 1 by 4. I write this as 4 plus c. Hence answer is 4 by 3 into what is v? X minus 1 by x plus 2 whole to the power of 1 by 4 plus c is the answer. Understand? That means whenever you, this is an important note, like this is form x minus a whole to the power of 1 minus n by k, x minus b whole to the power of 1 plus n by k. Remember that you should get an idea x minus a by x minus b equal to t. Okay students, we'll go for the next one. The next important question in integration indifferent. I hope you understand these two different models. Of course, the first one is a beautiful one. Now we'll go for the third different model. Evaluate. integral x square by x sin x plus cos x whole square dx. See, integration, we have different methods. First using standard formula, second one substitution method, by parts, using partial fractions, and the last one using reduction. Now, if you observe x square by x sin x plus cos x whole square, we cannot go directly using substitution. Of course, not using by partial fractions and reduction. There is a chance of using the method that by parts, integration by parts. This is a very important one and a different one. That you should get the idea. Otherwise, if this problem won't get. What is that idea? I write x square as x cos x into x secant x. Sir, how will we get this idea? I will tell you. Why should we write this as x square as like this only? Students, why I am writing x square as x into x square, cos x into secant x is 1? Because students, first problem also I have told one logic. The second one also I told one logic, that is x minus a by x minus equal to t. The third one, whenever we get the term x sin x plus cos x is there, express the other terms like in terms of x cos x. Why? Because if you go for the derivative of this one, we get like this. If you go for the derivative of x sin x plus cos x, I will show you. X sin x plus cos x, I am generally doing x into derivative of sin x cos x plus sin x into derivative of x 1 plus derivative of cos x minus sin x. Now let's cancel. What is this? We got this now. Hence derivative of x sin x plus cos x is x cos x. Now I am just using the term. I am writing and expressing the numerator in terms of x cos x. Since cos x is there, here there is no trigonometric term is there. Instead of multiplying cos x, you just multiply secant x because those two gets cancelled, and the x square is there for that direct x. This is only the logic. Sometimes you should get an idea. Otherwise, this problem takes a lot of time to solve. Of course, we won't get also. If you get an idea like this, these kind of problems only I am going to give the lectures on next sessions also. That means all different models. If you use the idea, you'll get it. Okay, let's go for the problem. I told why I use this. Now, the exercise. Students, you take this as first part and this as second part and using by parts. What is by parts? Let me write once. Integral f of x into g of x dx is equal to f of x into integral g of x dx minus d by dx of f of x into integral g of x dx whole dx plus constant. This is the by parts formula, and we know that choosing of first function is I inverse trigonometric functions, L logarithmic functions, A algebraic, T trigonometric, and E exponential. But of course, here both are trigonometry included is there. I take the first function, that one. Now apply. The answer will be what, sir? F of x, x secant x, into integral g of x, x cos x, f of x into x cos x by x sin x plus cos x whole square dx minus d by dx of x secant x into integral g of x again x cos x dx by x sin x plus cos x whole square the whole dx plus c. Now my dear students, this is x secant x. I told you, if this is t, I told you before only, if this is t, I kept as t, this whole becomes dt. See, x cos x, x sin x plus cos x is equal to t, then x into cos x plus sin x into 1 minus sin x whole dx is equal to dt. Again I'm telling you, this two gets cancelled. X cos x dx is equal to dt. Should remember this. Now this is what? dt by t square. Again I'll write after that. Minus integral of x secant x. UV rule. X into integral secant x. Sorry, UV rule. Derivative of UV. U into V dash. Plus V into U dash. X into secant derivative. Secant x tan x. Plus secant x into x derivative. 1. Again same thing na. I get this as t. Same thing we got. That means what? This is the integral dt by t square. Actually this is dt. This is for this all dx. Actually you should not write like that. Directly you can write. What is integral 1 by t square? Minus 1 by t. Hence x secant x minus 1 by t. That means minus 1 by t. What is t? X sin x plus cos x. Minus. Again same thing I use here. Same thing. Minus of minus d becomes plus. Integral x secant x tan x plus secant x by, because integral 1 by t square minus 1 by t, minus of minus plus 1 by t means what? This is t. X sin x plus cos x. I hope you understand. Whatever that this I used here, the same thing I applied. Now this is make like this: x secant x by x sin x plus cos x plus. You do one thing. Here you take common secant square x. I'll write here. You take common secant square x. Take common secant square x. You first have to write down here. You understand? I'm writing here. After this step, I am writing here. This is minus x secant x by x sin x plus cos x plus integral. In this term, you take secant square x common. Then it becomes x into tan, one thing is common, tan x by secant x. Tan x by secant x means sin x. Plus 1 secant x is there. I take a secant square. That means 1 by secant x, that is cos x. Divided by x sin x plus cos x dx. Now these two gets cancelled. Now the answer is minus x secant x by x sin x plus cos x. To get this term cancelled in the numerator, for that I have taken secant square x common. That is only the idea. Now what is integral secant square x? Tan x. Therefore tan x plus c is the answer. For the third question, again the hint is here. Since x sin x plus cos x term is there, we should get an idea that multiplying and dividing with cos x. Why? The derivative of this is x cos x. After writing this here, if you go for the by parts, easily we get the answer. Otherwise, we won't get this one. You should get an idea about these two. Unless until you don't get this one, the sum will be very difficult. If you got an idea, it will be very easy. This is only that logics and tricks in integration. Right on. Let's go for the question 4, students. This is the problem we have used by parts after the substitution. This is chain. If you want very strong in substitution, it will be very easy for the remaining problems, because in by parts, in partial fractions, in deduction, everywhere we get that substitution. This is a little bit easiest one. When compared to 1, 2, 3, the question 4 is little bit easy when compared to 1, 2, 3. Here, the same problem I can do in two methods. I can do in two methods. This problem comes under substitution method. If you keep whole thing, if you keep whole tan inverse x by 1 plus x, whole thing, the whole thing as t, this becomes dt. If you keep, again I am telling you, tan inverse x plus 1 by x as t, the whole becomes dt. But immediately you won't get the idea. Whenever the original point is here, f of x by g of x, f of x degree 2, here the degree 4 is there, x square term by x bar 4 term is there. Here the point is divide by x square, both numerator and denominator. That means taking x square common in the both numerator and denominator. That is the important point. For example, x square minus 1 by x power 4 plus 1, or x square plus 1 by x power 4 plus 1, like these are there. Of course, these two are called as algebraic twins. These two are called algebraic twins. Or whenever like this is there, my idea is to tell you what, taking x square common, that's what. Now for this only, I will take x square common. Then what become here? X square common. I will directly 1 minus 1 by x square dx. X square common gets cancelled. X square plus 3 plus 1 by x square into tan inverse of x plus 1 by x. Shall you understand? Now, my dear students, after writing this, since we got 1 minus 1 by x square in the numerator, you should get an idea. You write like this: x plus 1 by x whole square plus 1. See, a plus b whole square. A square x square, b square 1 by x square, 2ab 2x 1 by x cancel 2 plus 1 3. Finished now? Finished. Hence here this is there. Immediately you get an idea that x plus 1 by x should be there in that denominator. Answer here, the same thing is there, x plus 1 by x is there. Now after this you get an idea, this term is there, and numerator is there. Now everyone will get an idea that keep x plus 1 by x equal to t. This is the actual method. But if you think differently, if you keep this whole thing including tan inverse t, the whole thing will get. But if you don't get the idea, you go according to the process. Now, derivative of x1, derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square dx is equal to dt. That means this is dt by, this is t square plus 1 into tan inverse of t. Since we are using this method, again you go for substitution, second substitution. What is that? Put tan inverse t is equal to some p. Derivative tan inverse t, 1 by 1 plus t square dt equal to dp. Now this becomes what? dp by, what is tan inverse of t? p. What is integral 1 by p dp? Log mod p plus c. That means log mod, what is p? Tan inverse of t plus c. Of course, we have t and p, we have assumed. It is our responsibility to remove that term. What is t? X plus 1 by x. Answer. The answer is log mod tan inverse x plus 1 by x equal to t. The first one I told, if you keep this as t, the whole thing will be dt. What is dt by t then? Log mod t. The second method I am telling you, if you keep the whole thing is t, the whole will get as dt. That method I didn't explain. I am going for order. According to the procedure I am going. If as t, the whole thing becomes dt. What is integral dt by t? Log mod t. That means log mod, I assume t means same answer we got. That is a different process. This is a different process. This is a process. Here we took 2 times substitution. There directly the 1 time substitution. This is the fourth problem in indefinite integral.